I grew up really poor in South Texas and didn't get a lot of opportunity to hunt. We were, as I say, so poor we couldn't afford to pay attention. And if it cost anything, we just didn't get the opportunity to do it. I really wanted to go hunting, and I made up my mind at a young age, if I was ever blessed with the resources where I could give back, that I wanted to facilitate kids spending time in the outdoors, hunting and fishing both. We searched and searched for a nonprofit that we could support that was faith-based and didn't charge for participation in their program. The problem was we couldn't find one. There are a lot of great programs out there, but it costs to be part of it. So we just decided one day we would found a nonprofit or start an organization to give back and help youth, and that was the whole premise behind Trinity Oaks. When we started Trinity Oaks, we didn't put together a budget. We just looked for kids that we could take out hunting and fishing. Even though my wife and I were technically the founders, my brother Mike was a big part of it, and him and I would take kids and guide them, run them through hunter safety, run them through gun safety, take them out, teach them how to shoot, take them out to get their first big game animal. Back then it was pretty much javelina and whitetail. We'd pay to get the animal processed once the kid actually took their animal, and would process the meat. We'd get the animal mounted, and then we'd also present the family with the gun that they hunted with, just as a way to give back so that they could continue the hunting heritage.
The rifles you shot your animals with, they're yours.
The first year we took, I think, 4 or 5 kids. The next year it was 20 or 30, and the nonprofit hadn't been formed at that time. It was just us doing this. There was so much need and so many people we saw that we could help. It just kept growing and expanding, and God kept opening doors and providing the resources where we were able to continue doing it for more people.
My name is Ruben Roman. I'm 18, and I just recently graduated from River City Believers Academy. I was 15 years old when Trinity Oaks became a part of my life. I had just moved here from Michigan. When I first got invited to go on my first hunt, I was a little skeptical. I was like, I don't know if this is really for me. I'm not the outdoorsy kind of guy.
The H2O program is focused on mentoring youth and guiding youth, introducing them to the outdoors, spending time with them, letting them know that they're appreciated and they have value.
Tom, good to meet you, sir. Kind of shy?
When I went on my first trip, I was in a car with a kid I didn't know. So you get to know people, you get to talk to them, you get to know their likes, their dislikes, and you get to meet new people, and that's interesting in itself. Tom is passionate about this, and many other adults are passionate about this, and it's just great to see the desire they have for this to grow, for kids to be able to enjoy this.
We had our youth program, and we started doing a lot of other programs with Trinity Oaks, and we were trying to figure out names for the different divisions, just because we have different people that are focused on different areas in Trinity Oaks. Trinity Oaks does a lot of different things. One of the programs we have are called Dream Trips, where we work with kids that are either battling a life-threatening disease, have been diagnosed as terminal, and we try and work with the families to put together a once-in-a-lifetime trip. That started, somebody contacted us and said they had somebody that was battling a serious disease, and we said, how can we help? And they said, well, they'd contact Make-A-Wish, and that Make-A-Wish is a fantastic organization that does amazing things, but they don't do anything with hunting or the outdoors. So I said, well, Trinity Oaks has resources, let's find a way to make it happen.
My family and I were just an ordinary, average, go-about-yourself family. In April, I started getting headaches, and I kept blowing it off because I'm a tough guy, and I just, finally I went to the doctor, and my whole world was crushed because they told me I had brain cancer. Lung cancer, you can't breathe, you know. Brain cancer, just one day my brain's just gonna stop and I'm just gonna die. When they gave me my diagnosis and they told me, you know, some people live 7 months. When they told me, they said, well, survival rates, 14, 16 months. It's a very short survival rate. I said, no, not my survival rate. I said, my survival rate's gonna be about 10 years because I have kids and they depend on me and they need me. I said, I will fight till there is no fight left in me, which I was born in Louisiana, and so there is no such thing as no fight. All I know is how to fight. When Michelle sent that email out to Trinity Oaks, it was just like a fast. I mean, before I knew it, it was like, she tells me, we're going on a hunt. You're going on a hunt. When we finally got him, it was almost like a relief that he was, it was mine. It was something I did. And everybody was clapping and happy and taking pictures, and it was something I've never seen before. I've never been exposed to, something like that. It was just amazing. It really was. When I found out that I was able to go on this hunt, it was like the depression just went away, and it felt like a new person just entered into my life, into me, because somebody was out there that was caring enough to actually, give me something like that before I passed.
When we started out doing the hero celebrations, there was pretty much just one main event we did the first year, and it was done at the El South Ranch. We brought in 8 heroes and just had they had the time of their life. We treated them like royalty for 5 days, from concerts by the campfire and gifts in their room. It was just an amazing program.
So being able to go out there and knowing that not very many people get the opportunity to shoot a nail guy, it was pretty awesome.
He's hit. He's hit. He's hit. Okay, he went in the brush. He went in the brush and left.
Later we'll
He's
recover him too.
I think
Congratulations.
you're gonna have a dead nail guy down
Thank
there.
you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh man. Tell you what, good. That was a good shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a good hard shot.
It puts you back. It puts you back into the normalcy of who you want to be. And I think that's everybody's goal when you're wounded is normalcy. And you're going to go through your stages of grief and anger and understanding and probably fighting some type of faith. But Trinity Oaks finds a way to make you feel comfortable enough to be who you are. You're this man and you're injured, that's fine with us. We want you to be yourself. We want to show you that you can do this in this state no matter how bad it is. And when you get that one hurdle, when you jump that first hurdle, then other doors start opening, other opportunities. You start seeing that I can become something better than just this guy that's withdrawn. And you're gonna find your way, and Trinity Oaks gives you that gift.
There's a lot of great organizations out there doing a lot of good things. What we really wanted to focus on was giving back, and doing it because we're giving back. It's not a business to us. It's not people being paid to go out there. Our guides aren't hunting as well. It's about the wounded warriors and making a difference in their lives. That's one thing about Trinity Oaks. We try and be very good stewards of all the resources that are provided to us, and make sure that the people that are participating, that we are making a difference in their lives and giving back to them. It's not costing them anything. When we started Trinity Oaks, we were paying to have all the meat processed, and it was a pretty big expense that we were covering. One day, Chuck Burge, who I go to church with, came up to me and said, Tom, why are we paying for all this? Why don't we just do it ourselves? It's been amazing to see how things have expanded, and God's provided the resources. We've gone from folding tables on a concrete slab to a 3,000 square foot commercial meat processing plant that is second to none that you can find anywhere. I mean, we've got everything that any commercial plant you can imagine. In last year alone, I think it was right at 78,000 pounds of ground meat that was distributed to homeless shelters and orphanages. That's over 350,000 individual meals being served. But there's literally hundreds of volunteers making that happen and impacting those lives. Where we're always looking for ways to make a difference, and if there's a way we can organize or provide the resources, we're going to do it. If there's a homeless shelter that's trying to raise money for something, a Wounded Warrior organization, we'll try as much as we can. As long as it's a like-minded organization that isn't charging people, we'll provide backroom support for them. We don't need the credit or the glory. That's not what it's about. It's about giving back and making a difference.
You will be the recipient this year. You will get this chair.
I'm just blown away and humbled by how these people are stepping up and making a difference. It's not me. It's not Nona. It's a whole lot of people that want to make a difference and are making a difference in literally tens of thousands of lives.
The future is a mist, It's something that we can't really see clearly, but my hopes for Trinity Oaks is that it grows dramatically.
We've got the philosophy at Trinity Oaks that everybody can give back in some form or fashion.
And so as it grows and more lights shed on Trinity Oaks, I think people are going to be like, wow, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
I never thought that I'd shoot such a big animal like a nilgai, and it was pretty awesome. It was a great feeling.
They made it happen. They gave me my dream, and they never looked back at it. They didn't think twice about it. It was just like the most amazing and wonderful thing for us.
Trinity Oaks has been able to impact many lives, and it will continue to do so. But in order to grow, in order to sustain what we have done, we need more support. We need more help. And you can do that.
My name is Gunnery Sergeant Guillermo Tejada, United States Marine Corps retired, and I am Trinity Oaks.
I am Lewis Silver, and I am Trinity Oaks.
I'm Phillips Casey, and we are Trinity Oaks.
And I am Trinity Oaks.
And you are Trinity Oaks.